he's off again.
Strange you should mention that name. It's Leonardo da Vinci's birthday.
Leonardo da Vinci's?
Yeah,
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How old is he then? About 480 years old?
He's done very well.
In fact, that's a good question for any not nerdy, but listeners out there who may like to work that out. How old would he be if he'd lived?
He'd be able to see most of his inventions coming to fruition, wouldn't he? Like
I bet he'd love mobile phones.
He'd love the iPad.
Yeah. Would
he?
he? No, he maybe not.
He would.
Okay, yeah. Because he invented the parachute, didn't he, without the hole. But also he came close to getting solar power.
Did he?
Yeah, you harness the sun. Which is, I mean, it's just, well, how was that person?
Well, no, I think you've got this wrong. I think because you know his writing's backwards and things like that. I think you'll find that he made his helicopter and he put his son in it, and the harness that he put around is harnessed his son.
No, that's not written in the books, is it? If we read this backwards, that's what's going to happen. And in a mirror.
What, in the mirror? They had that. Blimey.
But also, he did that man, didn't he, with his arms outstretched?
Vitruvian Man.
Vitruvian Man.
Oh yeah, what's that about then?
That's about the proportions of man.
Yes, tell us all about it.
It's to do with your arms and your legs, and then dividing into fifths and God knows what.
No, it isn't.
Yes, it is.
It was an early invention for one of those things you see on telly and occasionally get at fairs. You know, like a globe thing, and you stand in it, and they whiz you round.
Yeah. Do you like those?
They do.
Yeah, I've never done it.
Did you ever go in the olden days? You had something like
the olden days. To the young listeners out there, you might not have the olden days.
But in the olden days, you had a rotating drum, didn't they? Which you sat at the bottom.
Oh, yeah.
And then, as it got faster and faster, you were
centrifugal man.
Yeah,
oh, and you got stuck round the edge.
And then went higher and higher and higher up the wall, and then it slowed it down and down.
I never went into that. I was too scared.
Yeah, I've never done it because I'm too scared.
Oh, where the go the scaredies.
Do you know the other thing that I remember is going on this thing where there were all these drums and you sit two people in a drum, you know, it's like a fairly small thing. I thought, well, that looks fun. And then they're attached to a big wheel and you go around and you sort of spin around as you go up. And as we were setting off, I thought, why are all these kids hanging around the bottom? And basically, all my change fell out of my pocket. I lost about £8 and they just ran and picked it all
And
up.
your false teeth had dropped there.
Yeah, false teeth went. My toupee.
I went one of those when I was at college. You know, like, and I had my bag of all my good work with me, and I lost the whole lot. It just went. And that's a good one. You know, you go, where's your homework, Michael? I went to the fair yesterday, sir, and it's halfway around Berkshire now.
It is. I mean, in the olden days as well, the waltzer was one of the worst things.
Oh, I love a waltzer.
They're good fun. But nowadays, they have to go upside down, roundabout, over. And some of them go about 90 miles. No, 90 miles per hour. These new ones, and you think that's too fast.
It is too fast.
I remember being at a fairground and I saw this amazing ride that was like a big disc with a seat all the way round the inside of it. And people were invited to come and sit on the seats around the inside, and then they had hydraulics, and they sort of shook this disc and whizzed it around and stuff and moved it about, and everyone struggled to hold on to their seats and would fall out. But there was this girl got on, and she was quite sort of big, you know, in the sort of overhang department, and she had a dress on which was fairly low cut, and she had no control, and the dress gave way. She had a wardrobe malfunction, yes, while everyone was looking. And there was nothing she could do about it. And it was all jiggling around.
Not jiggling around. We've got a few more emails in. I'm struggling here a bit, but
I'll like it then.
Now, Chris, if I remember rightly, because it's 25 past, that you said board games, didn't you?
I did, yes.
You stipulated board games.
I said board games.
Okay, could I just say, aunties, if you want to change what your answers are in the next minute, I'll give you a minute, remember board games.
I can accommodate non-board games then.
Can you? Okay then, well here we go then. Right, from Lisa, we have, not on that email, that's hopeless work, well I'll just put this down a bit. And let's see, here we go, Operation, Monopoly and Scrabble.
Oh, there's 2 out of 3.
So I would say Operation is incorrect.
Yeah.
Is
Operation is incorrect, yeah. Although I do like Operation.
Do you?
I played it once and I thought it was rubbish.
Yeah.
And you need batteries.
Well, I found putting the body
No,
back together.
no, it was brilliant.
It was a bit tricky.
What about that Bucking Bronco game?
That was
What
good.
was it called?
Bucking Bronco.
Was it? No, that was fantastic. That was a fun.
What about the one with the frogs and the balls?
What?
Frogs and balls.
Yeah, where you had to get the balls
Oh, I like
gobble
that
up
as
all
well,
the.
yeah.
that was fun.
That's an interesting one.
That, no, I like that
I've
one.
totally
Hey,
forgotten what
tell
that
me-
was called, but
Have all your frogs stopped croaking? Because I
Yes.
haven't heard ours.
No, the frogs have
So
stopped
they
croaking.
finished doing
No, they
the-
have. I've got tadpoles now.
do you know?
Yeah.
One thing about tadpoles I heard this
Yeah.
week is that they can scream.
Oh, don't say
underwater.
that. That's not good.
That's really
They've actually measured and got a little underwater microphone against the Jack Toad or something,
Oh,
or
yeah.
Jack Frog, whatever, and they've been screaming. "Oh."
Well, it's funny because I put a hydrophone into the pond when they were all going,
Yeah.
actually, and didn't hear anything. Can
No, you
somebody
gotta-
grab
you
this off me?
No, maybe you've got to
Yes.
prick them.
You
Oh, I hadn't thought about
Yeah, to
pricking
make
them.
them scream.
You've got to attack them a little bit, I think.
Yeah.
Which is rather
Get
interesting.
their tails and then wiggle them around like that.
When I was for a little walk, didn't you find this annoying? Is that the stupid frogs lay eggs in puddles, and then of course the puddle dries out. And I spend all my walk taking the little things out of the puddle and putting them into.
Don't. What a soppy
I
geezer.
set off, and I think I'm going
Okay.
for a nice 13-mile walk.
You're the kind of bloke that makes a little ladder so that spiders can get out of the bath.
Yeah, no, quite
Or
right.
do you buy it on eBay? I bet you can buy a spider ladder on eBay.
I wish you could, if we're not, we should make them.
Yeah,
And then-
$3.99. Buy them, the Bantering Boys spider ladders.
Spider ladders. Save the
Yeah.
spider.
And we could get all sorts of things for spiders.
How long
like
does it-
underpants.
How long does a spider live?
3 weeks.
Is it only 3 weeks?
No, I made that up.
Tarantulas live for 30 years.
Oh, did they?
Did you know that?
Well, it depends how long they live. Oh, sorry, that one lived for 3 weeks. Anyhow, we've got some answers.
Excellent. Go for it. Go
So,
for it. Go
these
for
were
it.
the ones which before I put out the auntie mode request. So let's have these. Tennis, netball, jockey, football,
Jockey? I've
rugby,
never played that.
ping pong, skettles, bowls. Auntie, which one? Well, auntie, I'm saying that one was from Olga, just by your spelling, Olgs. And the next one says cricket, marbles, rounders, 2 balls on the wall, auntie, other.
I think-
Question mark. I don't think that is auntie other. I think that's Olga
What's
again.
2 balls on the wall?
Got no idea.
I would love to know what 2 balls on the wall are.
Someone could tell me, as long as it's not rude. I think.
Okay, now since we've then changed that, we've got snakes and ladders,
Oh.
chess.
Oh.
That's two.
Is
Santi.
chess, I suppose chess is a board game,
Chess, yeah.
isn't it?
That's
Do you
a-
remember, I had a game called Scoop.
Yes.
And did you have it?
Yes.
I've never met anyone that had it.
Yes.
It's a cardboard telephone.
I've still got it.
Scoop, I've never heard of it.
Do you want to have a game?
Oh, it was
Should we
quite
shut
good
down
fun.
now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we should play it one night.
Yeah, okay.
Shall I just carry on
Yes,
with this?
please.
We asked them to come up with these things, and you lot are just bantering.
Yeah, but you're just going on, blah, 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 emails, blah, blah, blah.
It was going towards Nova Scotia, and they had warnings of ice,
yes.
but chose to ignore them. The Titanic had 2 sister ships, the Olympic and the Britannic.
Oh.
Britannic was originally named Gigantic. Titanic sailed on the 10th of April. It was about 1140s actually hit the iceberg. Around 2:30 she finally sank. You originally had 2,200 crew, passengers. They rescued 705. And I remember Eileen said she was on the Titanic. Eileen was my grandmother. Who was proponed,
really?
No, she was proponed to bend the truth a little bit. She was a bit Irish. But she might well have done, you never know, because Olga, her daughter, is going to email in a minute and then give us more clog. Oh, the other backgammon.
Oh yes, backgammon's good fun.
Chris, are you going to answer any of these, or are you just putting faces into the thing? Now you've got hold of it, because in a minute we're going to have Riviera Paradise.
Okay, I'll give you the definitive.
Right, the definitive.
The definitive
Are
list.
you all listening?
You ready?
Yes.
Number 1.
Yes.
Right, there's 2 versions of this stuff.
It's not going to be straightforward.
It's like.
One is
Yes.
the modern day board games. Firstly,
Yes.
Monopoly.
Yes.
Second, Scrabble. Third, Cluedo.
Ah, Cluedo, of course.
Cluedo,
But
yeah.
if you take out the modern day version,
Yes.
it is chess
Chess.
and snakes and ladders.
Drafts.
No.
Snakes and ladders is rubbish.
It's
No, I
chess,
like
snakes and
Do
ladders,
you?
Monopoly.
No, it's just chance. It's all
It
chance.
is chance.
You could run it in a computer program to play it for you, and you could go and watch a telly. You could watch EastEnders while it's playing your
I'm not
game.
sure. The most popular
He's going on. I can't go.
Jenga, by the way, is the most popular non-board game you can buy. No,
Thank you for that.
I wouldn't have gone there.
Should we have some Stevie Ray Vaughan?
This is beautiful.
Sorry, Jim. It would have been the end of the show.